let's talk about step 5. Step 5 is make it happen. You set the goals. Yes, it's sweet on paper. You've already told your friends that you want to achieve something with them. Yes, fine, you guys have planned, but you have to make it happen. I mean, working towards achieving a goal is way more difficult than setting the goal. And let's not even sugarcoat it. It can be difficult, right? So you have to be conscious about making your goal happen. And there are some things that Michael Hyatt mentioned in the book. So he said something about doing the easiest task first. So if you've read this book, Eat That Frog, right? This is kind of countering what was said in Eat That Frog. And Michael Hyatt mentioned the book when he was trying to explain why you should do the easiest task first. In Eat That Frog, it's saying that you should eat your ugliest frog, meaning you should do the most difficult task of the day first. But Michael Hyatt is saying that you should do the easiest task first. And why is he saying that? Is because when you have some wins, it keeps you going. There's one thing about goals that take you a long time to achieve. In the middle, you might want to lose motivation. But if you look at your goals, right, and you look at the easiest one to achieve, and you achieve it maybe in January, it kind of make you excited about the fact that I can achieve other goals. It keeps you excited about February, right? It keeps you excited about March. So after picking a goal that maybe will take a month to achieve, maybe you pick another goal that will take like 2 months to achieve. Maybe you pick another goal that will take like 3 months to achieve. Maybe you pick another goal that will take like 6 months to achieve. You see the way you are doing the easiest one first, because completing a goal makes you motivated to pick up another goal. There's just this feeling of excitement it gives to you, right? So one of the ways to make your goal happen, one of the ways to achieve your goals is by doing the easiest one first. Then another thing is that you should seek outside help. At some point, you can get stuck in the middle of achieving a goal, right? So let's say, for example, you have a business and you want to have like, let's say $1 million in revenue this year, and you just started in January. It's not looking like you have $1 million. In February, it's not looking like you have $1 million by the end of the year. So you might want to give up, right? You might just want to go back to the course of things. You might just want to just do it the way you've always done it and just give up on the goal. But it's at this point you should seek outside help. Speak to people that have done it before. What did they do? What other ways can they suggest to you to, keep pushing? Every goal you have, right? Somebody have done it before. You want to write a book. Oh, there are tons of books, right? There are people that have written books. So you can get some acts from them. So seek outside help. Then the third thing is that you can trigger success. You have to understand that you can trigger success. This is my best part of this step. You can see how I'm smiling. So let me give some examples, right? So let's say you want to spend more time with your family. You're a family man, or you're a woman, you have a family, you have your husband, you have your children, and you just realize that even after leaving work, you still get back home to work again, right? So how can you trigger success in spending more time with your family? When you're at home, no, you're at home. When you're at work, no, you're at work. So one way you can trigger this success is, number one, by not taking your laptop work home. So like that, you're triggering success to spending more time with your family. Another way is, let's say you want to clock out of work 6 p.m. Let's say you're an entrepreneur, and as an entrepreneur, you can just work into the night. You're your own boss, you don't want it to fail, so you just keep working and working and working and working and working. So one way to trigger success, let's say you say, this year I'm not going to leave the office anytime after 6 p.m. It's not going to be easy, honestly, because you've always done it. You just work without watching the time. So one way you can do it is probably set the light in your office to automatically turn off by 6 p.m. Or maybe you have a secretary, and just tell your secretary that, the moment it's 6 p.m., probably turn off the generator or turn off the solar power or something. So that way you are triggering success for yourself, because it's not going to be easy to do things like that, right? Maybe another thing is, maybe your alarm is always beside you and you want to wake up. This year you want to wake up 5 a.m. every day, but it's not going to be easy the moment you start it. And what you now study why you've not been waking up 5 a.m. Probably because when the alarm rings, you just move your hand like this and slam the alarm on the table. Or if you use your phone as your alarm, you just, with your eyes closed, you put your hand under your pillow, you remove the phone, and you swipe off the alarm, right? So one of the ways to trigger the success is to probably buy a super loud alarm. Of course, that will not affect your neighbor, right? Probably put it some walks away from your bed, right? It's going to wake you, but you cannot push your hand forward to turn it off. So you have to stand up. So by the time you stand up, the sleep will start wearing off, right? I mean, these are just some small examples, right? It may not work for you. The trigger that works for me may not work for you. So there are some goals that just think about things that you can use to trigger the success of that goal. So in order to make your goal happen, do the easiest task first. Seek outside help and set triggers for success. And those are the things that you can do to make your goals happen. So we've spoken about 5 steps to having your best year ever. The first step is for you to believe the possibility. The second step is for you to complete the past. The third step is for you to design your future. The fourth step is for you to find your why. And the fifth step is for you to make it happen. So cheers to having your best year ever. And don't forget, this is Book Dive, brought to you by MindVille. If this is your first time watching this video on our channel, then subscribe. And if this video has really helped you, like. And if you also want to share the things that you've learned from this video, or you have some suggestions for us, or there's this book that you've not just read and you want us to dive into it, comment. Till next time.